Sometimes in life you have to make tough decisions. Sometimes you have to choose between a warm chocolate chip cookie and gooey pecan pie. For the die-hard dessert lover, this can be an agonizing choice. But there is hope. What if I told you that you could have both desserts at once? And what if I told you that both desserts could be sugar-free and keto-friendly? Hi, I'm Carolyn from All Day I Dream About Food, and today I'm showing you how to make Kentucky chocolate chip cookie pie. This decadent keto dessert comes out of my cookbook, The Ultimate Guide to Keto Baking, and it is my sugar-free version of the famous Kentucky Derby pie. It really is like a perfect marriage of a warm chocolate chip cookie and gooey pecan pie baked together. Let me show you how it's done. The first step is to prep your pie crust. I already have a video showing you how to make my easy keto pie crust, so I'm not going to do all of that again, and I've got it already prepped here. You are treating this a little differently this time though. Instead of par baking it or baking it completely, you're actually going to prep the pie crust and stick it in the freezer for about an hour. Because this pie needs to bake for 40 to 50 minutes, this helps the crust not get overdone. When the pie crust is in the last 10 minutes or so of freezing, you can get going on the filling. So we're going to start with half a cup of melted butter, and we're going to add our sweeteners. I've got two different sweeteners here. I have half a cup of Swerve Brown, and I have half a cup of allulose. You can use Boca Sweet instead. This helps give it a more gooey consistency. If you can't get a hold of allulose or Boca Sweet, that's okay. You can use more granulated Swerve. It just may recrystallize a little as it cools. So we're just going to whisk our sweeteners into our melted butter and try to get them to dissolve a little. Next, we're going to add 2 eggs. You want these eggs to be at room temperature before you add them. Otherwise, the butter will start to clump up. And we're going to add a full teaspoon of vanilla extract and about half a teaspoon salt. And we'll keep whisking until it's well combined. Now, conventional Kentucky Derby pie takes about half a cup of flour. We're not going to go there, but we are going to use a 1/4 cup of coconut flour and just a little bit of baking powder to help it rise just a teeny bit. We'll whisk those in until smooth. And now we get to add the goodies. I have a full cup of chopped pecans and 1/3 cup of sugar-free chocolate chips. We'll just stir those in. And you can see here that the consistency of the filling is somewhere between cookie dough and pecan pie. And now we're ready to put it in our pie crust. So we'll just plop it all in there. And you want to spread it all the way to the edges and nice and evenly on top. Our keto chocolate chip cookie pie is ready for the oven. It goes in at 325 for about 40 to 50 minutes. You want the crust to be golden brown and the filling to be just barely set. Okay guys, I just took the pie out of the oven and it is still very hot. You can see here that it's a beautiful golden brown all around the edges and the center is just barely set. If you jiggle it, it will still jiggle a tiny bit in the middle. Now, you don't want to dig in yet because it'll just be gooey everywhere, which is not bad, but that's not what we're looking for. You want to let it cool for at least half an hour and it'll still be warm and gooey at that time. If you want a more set pie, you want to let it cool completely. So I'll see you back here in 30 minutes. Okay peeps, time is up and we are ready to cut into our pie. Now, it's still a little warm and it'll probably be pretty gooey, but that's how I like it. So let's give it a try and see if we can get a nice slice out. Ooh, that's cutting very nicely. We'll try to do this without making a total mess. Oh, it's working beautifully. Okay. It's always difficult to get the first piece of pie out of the pie plate. It's definitely still on the gooey side. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, would you look at that? It looks absolutely perfect. It is an ideal marriage between a warm keto chocolate chip cookie and gooey keto pecan pie. And it is fabulous with a scoop of my keto vanilla ice cream on top. I just want to eat it all right now, but I'm trying to be good and save it for dessert tonight. For this gooey keto dessert recipe and so many more, grab a copy of my book, The Ultimate Guide to Keto Baking, or check out my blog at alldayidreamaboutfood.com.